Wow. What a welcome to New York City for all of us, right? That was beautiful. For me, the Harlem Gospel Choir just captures the soul of New York City. And this is my city. So for me to all of you, I just want to say, welcome to New York and welcome to Gen Blue. Yes, we're here. We made it. For those of you here in real life, which is so exciting, and for every single person who's tuned in out there somewhere, we are just so glad that you're here with us today because we are here to celebrate you. It's personally super exciting for me to be on this stage at Radio City because I grew up as a little girl in those very seats looking up at this stage just as my mother did and my grandmother did, staring up with fascination at the Rockettes, at their precision and strength and grace, and enjoying this theater. And every time I'm in New York, every single time I'm in this city, I discover something new and magical. I think the same thing could be true for you at this year's Gen Blue. Would you believe I met my husband, Bob, at the home of this year's Gen Blue at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square? It's true. Right there in that bar where I recently took a selfie. We were attending an event pretty much like this one, a sales rally, and the sparks started to fly. And I have the fondest memories of being with him and walking these streets, seeing shows and finding a place to call our own cute little restaurants, just loving New York. And we got engaged right up the street in Central Park. It's a special place. So I think the bottom line is if you came here single, or even if you just came with an idea that this city and this event could discover something new for you, I promise you that it will. And I promise you, at the very least, this event will bring to you the opportunity to connect with the most remarkable people in real estate, because that is all of you. And we have a jam-packed agenda for you, so get ready. We have great industry content, of course. We've got some incredible speakers and some announcements, which are always fun, and amazing special guests. And speaking of special guests, if we could, just for 1 second, go back to the Harlem Gospel Choir. I just can't get over their talent. Do you know that the Pope, John Paul II, he was a super fan of theirs. He was like an uber fan of the gospel choir. And he said that their show is not a show, it's a feeling. It's a feeling. And I think that is a fitting description of our Gen Blue experience. It's not a show, it's an experience. And it is an experience that we have built around all of you. We are going to celebrate you. You have some incredible achievements. We'll even hand out some awards. We're going to get to that. But first, I just want to say to every one of you, we are so impressed by you. You are incredible people. Even during a normal year, your results would be astonishing, truly. But during a pandemic, it's just beyond the beyond. Despite so much personal hardship and workplace difficulties, it was not easy, you have demonstrated that there is nothing that we can't do. Take a look at these facts, who we are as a whole, and what we've done together in our residential business, in the luxury space, amazing, and in our commercial business is just extraordinary. And maybe it sounds a little boastful to get up here on stage and say, there's nothing we can't do, we're unstoppable. But just keep taking a look at these facts. These are first place, blue ribbon, #1 positions. This is Coldwell Banker Blue. We had some really big wins, and the industry watchers have noticed us. Coldwell Banker gets accolades. We really do. We are known across the industry for the way we think and the way we lead, but most importantly, the way we deliver our services. I hope you feel as proud as I do that we've been named one of the world's most ethical companies for the 10th year in a row. That single thing, that single honor, it just says absolutely everything about who we are, about who we really, truly are. And we are this strong. We are Coldwell Banker strong worldwide. From the smallest little towns to the greatest cities across the entire United States. We are a massive global network of over 100,000 people. And we stand for excellence. CB stands for excellence in 41 countries. The strength of our leadership, of your leadership, knows no borders. And more people are joining us all the time. More agents and companies are joining us in this beautiful network every day. These are just some of their faces. And together, we are showing people that we want people to have home and have it be accessible to them everywhere, no matter where they're from or who they are. And that is the good work that you're doing. The heart of our business is our people. Who you are, how you care for our customers, that's what's making us CB. I hear from so many of you all the time that we're family, and you truly have become my extended family. I feel like anytime we are all together, it is an electric connection. You can feel it in this room. And as I was getting ready for this event, I posted a question to you in Facebook. I asked you, what is it that makes us so unstoppable? And you answered, innovation, leadership, experience, reputation, growth, and our incredible brand. That is what makes us unstoppable. And you carry this into your local markets as well. That's where you're really showing people exactly who we are. Literally, every day, our peers are recognized for their good works. And I have to share just a couple of stories. Danielle Leonhard is the owner of Coldwell Banker, The Falls in Great Falls, Montana. Danielle and her husband, Joe, traveled all the way to Texas during those terrible winter storms. They loaded up with water and supplies and tools, and most importantly, showed up to give support. At Coldwell Banker, we're everywhere, so we are impacted by every bit of the national news, every national disaster, every calamity, and we always show up for each other. That is what is so special about us. And Amy Chilton from Huntington Beach, California. Her clients were moving across the country with all of their worldly possessions when their U-Haul was stolen from their hotel. And Amy did what all of you would do. She gathered all of the local agents and completely replaced all the goods so that they could have new furnishings and create a home. Tremendous, truly. So I want to quote Amy to thank all of you. Thank you so much for leading with love, for spreading hope, and for causing joy. Thank you. It's time for us to get on with the show. We're going to hear from my very dear friends, David Marine, our Chief Marketing Officer, and our Chief Executive Officer, Ryan Gorman. We'll talk a little bit about our current market and also our vision for 2022. We're going to touch on our partnership with St. Jude and all of the special work that we're doing together to help children. Thank you for your help there. And I'll be sitting down with Robin Roberts. I'm so excited. She's so accomplished And she's a wonderful guest. She's coming from Good Morning America. I know you all know her. And our time together tomorrow includes a brand new series. It's called Coldwell Banker Inspires. It's a series of TED-style talks, of short talks by members of our own network. And we will conclude those talks with a talk by Angela Duckworth. She is the most viewed TED talker of all time, so you don't want to miss that performance tomorrow. So tomorrow looks like this. After one session of learning over at the Marriott Marquis, you'll come back here for Coldwell Banker Inspires, and then we'll head back over to the Marriott Marquis for an afternoon of learning and sharing with each other. And then tomorrow night, we'll come back here to Radio City Music Hall to be wowed by the absolute vocal power of New Yorker Bebe Rexha when she puts on a private show for us right here. Yes. So that's it. Get ready to laugh, maybe even cry a little bit, learn, maybe dance, and I hope that you leave here with new connections and meaningful connections and seriously pumped up about where we are heading. Are we ready? All right, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen of Gen Blue, I am proud to introduce you to my partner in crime, the most awesome CEO in real estate who is always ready, and I do mean like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to share his passion and knowledge. Please welcome Ryan Gorman as he joins us live from his home office.